Replica largemouth bass. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get it ready for paint. In fact, the way I like to paint it. It may not be your way, but my way. So what I'm going to do is, because the scales are a little overwhelming and to me not quite the right shape, I'm going to put some putty. Now I have this container that I have, it says wood putty on it, but it's not. I'm actually using a mixture of two different putties that I mix up together with some water, but it's starting to dry out a bit and it gets into the cracks. So it helps me out to achieve what I'm trying to achieve, which is less of a depth of these scales. You could sand them, but I don't want them prominent in every spot. So here it is after I've done it. It's not quite dry yet. It doesn't look that great, but this is the other side that I've started sanding a bit. And I'm going to actually let it dry, and then I'm going to sand it so that they're not quite as, when you look at a fish when it comes out of the water, some of the scales are bigger in some spots, some are smaller, and some are even kind of look like they're almost wiped off. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. And here is a little bit more of what I want. Now there's going to be a little bit more puttying. I put some primer on it, and I'm going to work at it a bit more. But it's coming along the way I want it. And if you notice the eye, I've actually sunken it a bit. Now I'm going to show you that in a minute. There's the glass eye. That's what I'm going to put in it. That's the color I want for him. I made them up myself, right from scratch, right from the actual making of the eye, which I have videos about. Now I'm going to take the torch to it just very slightly, because it doesn't take much. Maybe a little bit more than that. Just give it a little bit of a glow like a marshmallow, but not too much. Because if you notice, see how it pops in, which is cool. I don't want it sticking out that far. I want it to be sunken in a bit, because I'm going to put the eye in it and it's going to pop out the way I like it. There you go. There's no smell to it unless you really start heating it up, which I don't. I can still push on it and let it cool down. This one here, I'm going to do a little bit more on it and push that in. I'm using the back of my X-Acto blade. Probably not as smart as move, but I'll actually make a tool for it eventually, because this is my go-to way now, other than using the soldering iron. Now I'm going to do this. It's a lot quicker. And to me, it's a lot more effective. So it's going to work out really good. Hopefully you made it this far so that I can show you how I'm going to install these. Very simple. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to sand down a bit more of the body before I actually put the eye in, so I don't accidentally scratch it. So now using the sanding sponge thing, that actually works pretty good. And then I'm going to scratch it up where the seam is. And then I'm going to actually take the tool and actually make the seam a little bit less present. This tool here, I'm taking off some of this overflow of actual the putty that I put on. Because I joined the fish right in the center. It's easier to print a large fish like this in two halves than to do it in one. And if you fail, you just print the other half, which I find is better. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is install the eyes. Now I'm putting a little bit of glue. I'll put some glue all around. This is a UV glue. Don't mistake it for UV rosin to a point. You can actually use this, but it takes a lot longer to cure it up with the UV light. When I started out, I didn't know that. So that was new to me. So I'm using it to glue it in. And then I'll actually put it in the bigger light after. Now I'm putting it around the eye so that what happens is it'll level the eye in there. So when it comes time to prime it and paint it, and then what I'll do is I'll cover the eye with like plasticine or something like that. This is now this is the UV light to cure it. Now it won't completely cure it because this light's really not that powerful for this glue. But I'll work it out with the other one after. I'm doing it not quite real time, but it gives you an idea. I brought it down or sped it up a little bit to make the video a bit shorter. If you notice, the fingers are moving a lot quicker than normal, but I want you to get an idea of roughly, without boring you, how long it'll take. See, there it is. Now, doesn't that look good? It looks awesome. It gives the fish a lot more character. Now we'll turn it around to the other side. Now, hopefully you stick around for this side too, because I'm going to show you what it looks like with both eyes in. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use both sides in a mount. So I'm going to put the eye in anyway. It doesn't cost any more to put it in. If I knew right off the bat, if I was just going to hang it straight on the wall, I'd probably just leave it and fill it in and make it look like the taxidermy one. But I'm not quite sure yet. And I like the idea of having the option if somebody looks on the other side and says, oh, yeah, there's an eye on the other side too. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I'll do the same thing again. I'll go around the outside to seal it in. Now, I thought there was something wrong with this UV rosin when I was using it because it was taking so long to cure. I thought maybe it was too old. I wasn't sure. Then I found out it's actually a UV glue, which I really haven't done my homework yet to see the difference, but I can pretty well tell you the difference is the setup time and what you can do with it. So, and then UV light again to get it to cure up so that I can actually pick it up and show you in a second here. You can buy these UV lights and the UV stuff. You can even buy pre-made eyes online. I like making them myself. A lot of people don't get involved in too many different things like that, but I like to do it all myself. And they're here when I need them. I don't have to wait for them to be delivered. And there he is, or there she is, there he is, whatever you prefer. And the next step will be to paint it on another video. So thanks for sticking by.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.